Would please stand with us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was close. Sandy, could we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Shippers.
Okay, now you. Excuse me,
guys.
I'm sorry.
Councilmember Shippers.
Here.
Allenboss.
Here.
Ingalls.
Here.
King. Mayor Folkins.
Here. And at this time, if we could get a motion to approve the agenda as it's been presented?
I make
Go ahead.
a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Councilmember Allenboss.
Yes.
Ingalls.
Yes.
King. Shippers.
Yes.
Mayor Folkins.
Yes, motion carries. This time, we'll open the floor for our first public comment. We do ask if you come forward to please state your name and then write your address for the clerk. And please keep your comments to 3 minutes or less.
Hi, my name is Jimmy McHugh on Yankees Zephyr Racing Promotions. We're out of Sparta, Michigan. We run snowmobile drag races, and we are interested in putting together a big ice drag race and a big snow drag race right there, right in front, going up and down the shore. It would be the second weekend in February. Probably have 250 teams show up. Yes. So we, oh, by the way, we don't want any money. This event is going to be pretty much team funded, about 75% of it, and the other 25% is going to come from aftermarket dealerships and performance shops and stuff. But we have worked with Tip Up Town for years. We've worked with the NASF out here before, back when I don't know whatever happened to it, but it kind of faded to black, I guess. So, but we have been working with Tennessee County Fairgrounds, so we do a lot of stuff with the towns to bring a show to their town. But one thing that we've learned, if we last more than 3 years, we're incredibly lucky. There's no way you can make money racing on the ice. Tip Up Town, their whole objective was to pay me a few $1,000s to come and produce this show, and to try to cover that, they would go out there on the ice and try to sell somebody a button. And every damn one of them sat out there and said, "This is a public lake. Thanks for bringing this great big race out here. I really enjoy the show." They didn't make anything. So the way to do this is cover your costs before you ever open the doors. We're going to start our marketing program right after Labor Day. All the funds for this event will be secured, basically money in the bank, by December 1st. If I get to the point where we have X amount of dollars, I got a number in the back of my head that I know that I got to have to pull this thing off. If we don't meet that goal, then I'm very simply going to send all their checks right back to them. Try again the next year. So this is where we've been. I kind of came in and talked to the nice folks up here, and then they sent me to the Visitors Bureau, to the Chamber of Commerce, and everything else. And I explained to all of them every bit of marketing that they would even want to come up with to try to get folks to come to your town isn't going to start anywhere until December 1st. We'll have 9 weeks pretty much at that point to produce a show, which can very easily be done. But unless I can get all the funds put together for this, not going to do it. Going to turn around and try again the next year. But I wanted to figure out what doors do I have to knock on to. I always want to go out and ask for permission instead of beg for forgiveness. Okay.
Mayor, we'll have our event organizer reach out
Okay,
to Jimmy.
great.
And
All right.
Those cards that I just gave you, email's wrong.
oh,
It's .org, not .com.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, seeing no one else, we'll close public comment and move to the approval of the consent agenda. And this evening, we would need a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented, which includes the minutes from the regular meeting that were held on June 6th, and the minutes from the closed session, excuse me, that was held on June 6th, 2022, along with the minutes from the special meeting that was held on June 19th, 2022.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Ingalls,
Yes.
King, Shippers,
Yes.
Allenboss,
Yes.
Mayor Folkins.
Yes, motion carries. Okay, this evening we do have something special that we would like to do, and that is to honor the Cadillac News for 150 years of reporting. And so this evening I have a proclamation that I would like to present to Chris. Whereas on June 8th, 2022, the Cadillac News celebrated their 150th year of publishing a newspaper. And whereas the Cadillac News statement of purpose states that it provides information that enhances the lives of the people, businesses, and communities that they serve. And whereas on October 13th, 1926, T.O. Huckle and Associates acquired the newspaper, starting nearly 100 years of a family-owned business. And whereas the Cadillac News has served our city from its beginning, covering the most significant stories from World War I to the first moon landing and many, many more. And whereas the Cadillac News has evolved its traditional newspaper business into much more, now including a digital news and media services division, all of which are maintaining the strength and relevancy of the business in the 21st century. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Carla J. Filkins, Mayor of the City of Cadillac, on this 20th day of June 2022, hereby encourage all citizens of the greater Cadillac community to join us in recognizing the 150th anniversary of the Cadillac News.
Got a dog in the car. I don't want to be. Thank you very
Thank you, Chris.
All right, and that takes us to communications for this evening.
Yes, the first one, it's being recommended to approve the display of a banner from July 5th through the 18th, 2022, the requested street closures from July 14th to 16th, and the serving of alcoholic beverages at the market from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on July 15th, 2022 for the Festival of the Arts.
I'd make a motion to approve the display of a banner from July 5th to 18th, 2022. The requested street closures from July 14th to the 16th, 2022, and the serving of alcoholic beverages at the market from 6 to 9 p.m. on July 15th, 2022 for the Festival of the Arts.
Support.
Councilmember King, Shippers,
Yes.
Allenboss.
Yes.
Ingalls.
Yes.
Mayor Folkins.
Yes, motion carries.
Being recommended to approve the serving of alcoholic beverages at the market from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on October 8th, 2022 for a wedding.
I'll make a motion to approve the request for serving of alcoholic beverages at the market from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on October 8th, 2022 for a wedding.
Support.
Councilmember Shippers.
Yes.
Allenboss.
Yes.
Ingalls.
Yes.
King. Mayor Folkins.
Yes, motion carries.
It's being recommended to approve the closure of 3 to 4 spaces of the southwest portion of the city parking lot from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays from June 24th through September 17th, 2022 for Crafters for a Cause Eric Rapp's food truck.
I'll make a motion to approve the closure of 3 to 4 spaces of the southwest portion of the city parking lot from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays from June 24th, 2022 through September 17th, 2022 for Crafters for a Cause and Eric's Wraps food truck.
I'll second that.
Councilmember Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
King? Shippers?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Being recommended to approve the closure of Harris Street between Mitchell and Elk Alley from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on July 30th, 2022 for the Chamber of Commerce sidewalk sales.
I'd make a motion to approve the closure of Harris Street between Mitchell Street and Elk Alley from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on July 30th, 2022 for the Chamber of Commerce sidewalk sales.
Support.
Councilmember Ingalls?
Yes.
King? Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
It's being recommended to approve the requested street closures and the serving of alcoholic beverages in the pavilion area from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. on July 30th, 2022 for the After 26 Music Festival.
I do have one question. The noise, is it 10 or 11? We have to be done by Marcus, do you know?
I actually think it might be midnight. but
Midnight?
Most,
Okay.
most events end by about 11.
Okay,
So,
very good. Just wondering. I'd make a motion, wait a minute. Make a motion to approve the requested street closures and the serving of alcoholic beverages in the pavilion area from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. on July 30th, 2022 for the After 26 Music Festival.
Support.
Councilmember King? Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
It's being recommended to approve the requested parking lot closures from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and the serving of alcoholic beverages in the city park from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on September 24th, 2022 for the Craft Beer Festival.
I'm glad to see this back.
Yeah.
So many things don't come back after the pandemic. I'm glad to see this is coming back. I'll make a motion to approve the requested parking lot closure from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and the serving of alcoholic beverages in the city park from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on September 24th for the Craft Beer Festival.
I'll second.
Councilmember Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
King? Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Being recommended to approve the Lake Cadillac Resort fireworks display along with the closure of a portion of North Boulevard as noted from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on August 27th, 2022.
I'd gladly make a motion to approve the Lake Cadillac Resort fireworks display along with the closure of a portion of North Boulevard as noted from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on August 27th, 2022.
Support.
Councilmember Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
King? Shippers?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
I hate to cut in, but I don't know how that 10 p.m. got. That's the time of the fireworks.
Ooh,
I might want to get that changed by a half hour
or an hour.
while we're here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
change it to 11.
Yeah.
You'll,
Yeah.
they'll be done by then. Okay.
Yeah, and the way apologize, Mayor, but even the way our communication is written, it uses the words approximately. Because
Okay.
it's all sort of approximate,
Dark.
based on when it gets dark, when they actually go off, and how long it takes for the cleanup. May take 20 minutes or it could take an hour, so.
Yep.
But we'll be all right. Thank you.
Can we back up to something that we just went through? Councilmember Shippers said you were glad to see the beer festival coming back. And we've got representatives here from the Arts Council. And
too.
so I just wondered if you would like to share, either of you like to share any new things that you have planned for this year or things that, we might like to know. You got to come up to the podium to do that, though.
So sure, I can,
You do the Arts Festival. You do.
do I need to fill out here too as well? Okay.
So the
Curtis Bainey.
yes, my name is Curtis Bainey. I'm the co-chair of the Festival of the Arts. And this year we've added quite a few different things, such as the art and wine event that's going to happen in the marketplace. We're super excited for the different variety of things that we were able to add, like the Mayor's Council is going to put on a movie on Friday night, which is just awesome. I love our community, and I love the support that we get from a multitude of different organizations to help support this festival. Without all of the organizations being a part of it, it wouldn't happen. So,
Thank you.
I'm not used to speaking in public. I'm Mike Filkins, and I am co-chairing the Craft Beer Festival along with Mike Filkins. And we are committed to keeping it something comfortable that people are used to, so that as we get back, we get people back that see what they want to, except we have moved the entrance to the archway into the city park because we believe it makes for better selfies as people are waiting to come in. And the other thing is we're also going to be sending people out in the line to check ticketed people and IDs so that the wait is shorter for people to get in. Other than that, it's going to be the same great event that everybody remembers.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Okay, then we go on to some appointments.
Being recommended to approve the reappointment of Judy Coffey to the Cadillac Housing Commission for a 5-year term to expire on July 19th, 2027.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Judy Coffey to the Cadillac Housing Commission for a 5-year term to expire on July 19th, 2027.
I'll second that.
And she was first appointed in 2007, so that'll be 20 years.
Take her to 20 years.
Councilmember Ingalls?
Yes.
King? Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Mayor Filkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Being recommended to approve the reappointment of Michael Hayes to the Cadillac Wexford Transit Authority for a 2-year term to expire on June 20th, 2024.
I'd make a motion to approve the reappointment of Michael Hayes to the Cadillac Wexford Transit Authority for a 2-year term to expire on June 20th, 2024.
Support.
Councilmember King? Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
Mayor Filkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor and members of the City Council. Under the next section of your agenda this evening, adoption of ordinances and resolutions, we do have one. A request to adopt a resolution amending the General Appropriations Act for fiscal year 2022. This is your last meeting prior to the end of our fiscal year. Our Finance Director, Owen Roberts, will walk you through the handful of amendments that we have that basically clean up our budget as we come to a close and look at the start of fiscal year 2023, effective July 1. Owen?
All right, thank you. Very quickly, and feel free to stop or after the fact ask any questions. But on the first page of the attachment, the general fund, we have to pay the final costs of our repair to our pumper truck that was damaged, but we do get that back in insurance proceeds. So this just puts the appropriation in there so that we can go ahead and pay the bill, and then the insurance company will reimburse us for those costs. In the 2016 bond debt service fund, interest was slightly under budgeted, and so we're just making a slight tweak to that. It was in accordance with the schedule, and so it's all good to go there. The Naval Reserve Center Fund, need to appropriate just a few additional repairs. Still thinking it might fall within the current appropriation, but there's a couple of small items that I'm aware of that need to be resolved there, so it may slightly exceed budget. And the next are some capital projects funds that have been ongoing for a couple of years where the costs trickled into the current year. So the first is the market. We did receive an additional contribution. This was the final contribution from the commitment from the Visitors Bureau for the Commons area. And then we did have some repair costs that we had to fund from the construction line. There is still some residual funds in that account. The Downtown Infrastructure Project Fund, again, these expenditures were appropriated in the prior year's budget, but the final closeout costs for phase one of that came in this fiscal year. So this just kind of is a transfer of an unused appropriation from a prior year. And the final one is the Mitchell-Bentley Cleanup Project Fund. Same thing. We're in the final closeout project to that, with some of the last costs trickling in, and the costs for the current year will continue to be covered by the partial grant and then small loan from the state that will be repaid with captured tax dollars. Any questions on any of those?
What are we, 76,000 for construction at Mitchell Bentley, what does that consist of?
Yeah, again, it's just the final cleanup costs. So you have some retainage and some residual and some, I think final costs were some of the seating and the making
berm.
sure that the berm and the.
There's a berm that we hold on to.
So we didn't build anything, but that's just kind of the line item that we use is
Okay.
called construction. So.
I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution amending General Appropriations Act for fiscal year 2022 as presented.
Support.
Councilmember Shippers.
Yes.
Ellenboss.
Yes.
Ingalls.
Yes.
King. Mayor Folkins.
Yes, motion carries. And that will take us to second public comment for this evening, if anyone would like to come forward. Not seeing anyone, we'll close public comment and move to the good of the order. If anyone has anything.
Well, as Mr. Filkins said, I think it was Curtis who said it about the Youth Council is doing a movie on Friday night of the Arts Festival, and the movie is going to be Despicable Me, and we've decided that anyone who comes in any kind of costume or wearing a Minions shirt or whatever will get a free popcorn. We also have planned another movie in the park on August 3rd. That's the eve of when the Michigan mayors will be visiting the city. So if any come to town early, they can go to that. And that movie is going to be Night at the Museum. So we hope to see you. Bring your families out and bring a blanket. It's really a wonderful experience to have a movie in the park. Oh, also for the Arts Council, the Mayor's Youth Council is doing a table of instrument building for children, and that was from 11 to 2 something. Let me look real quick. It's 11 to, I think, 3. And then we'll close that up with a parade of all the children and their instruments, followed by a concert at the pavilion where the children will play their instruments, and then Lake Effect Band is going to play along with them and put on a family concert right after that. So the Youth Council is involved in a number of things this summer.
Well, I'd like to congratulate the Cadillac Evening News again on 150 years, and if you ever wondered what a paper used to look like in Cadillac, this is from March 1st, 1947. If you wonder where it came from, the Evening News, along with tar paper, used to be used on floors to even them out in the old days. So if you've ever torn up linoleum off a bedroom, you'll find a lot of these. And as far as just real quick, March 1st, the members present for the City Commission meeting, Crawford, Davis, English, Musson, Willman, and Mayor English. Some of the problems they had to deal with were they discussed the dangerous condition of coasting hills after dark with present snow conditions, moved by Commissioner Willman and supported by Commissioner Musson, that officers be assigned to inform people who are using the hills at that time that coasting is prohibited at 7:30, and public notice by an ad in the local newspaper to take effect immediately. So the hooligans were at it, and I guess at 7:31 you could coast down the hill, but not 7:30. I get a huge kick out of these. It's amazing.
Those
Look
are
at the
fun.
pass. Thank you, Cadillac News.
Yeah.
Just wanted to quickly acknowledge that we have two council members that received the highest honors from our chamber last week. Mayor and Mayor Pro Tem received the Outstanding Citizen Award and Spirit of the Community Award, respectively. In my tenure here, which I'll be coming up on 12 years in November, first time that anybody on City Council received it, let alone two people. So kind of a neat thing, perhaps a first for the chamber. Don't really know. I don't know how long they've been doing it, but many congratulations and well deserved for both of you. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thanks.
I just want to share with everyone that, with all the council members, that I had the opportunity to speak with the president of CCI the other evening. Got to meet him and speak with him, and he has invited all of us to their event that they're having down in the park, their celebration of 75 years. And so has invited us and our spouses down to the event, the concert and the food and the beverages.
It's July, right?
July 9th. Yep. Okay, anything else? No. All right, then we're going to need a motion to go into closed session.
I will make a motion to adjourn to closed session for strategy and negotiation sessions connected with the negotiation of a collective bargaining agreement, to invite Owen Roberts, Director of Finance, and Jeff Dietland, Director of Utilities.
Support.
Councilmember Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
King?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Mayor Filkins?
Yes, motion carries. To go back into.
I'll make a motion to return to open session.
I'll second that.
Councilmember Ingalls?
Yes.
King?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Mayor Filkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Mayor and members of the City Council, thank you, and thank you for your time in closed session. At this point in time, it would be appropriate for consideration of a motion to approve the settlement agreement with the United Steelworkers for their next collective bargaining term.
I will make that motion.
Support. Yep.
Councilmember King?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Ellenboss?
Yes.
Ingalls?
Yes.
Mayor Filkins?
Yes, motion carries. With that, we'll adjourn the meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next, just a quick reminder.